Hello, dear students. We are in the last unit of mathematics, Unit 8. More about money. Money, money, money. Don't we hear that every day? We go to the shop in the morning, we need money. We have to buy vegetables, we need money. We need to buy milk, we need money. Any other things for the house, then clothes, then other food items, anything, we need money. Money is something that human beings require every day. And as long as we are on the earth, we have to deal with money. So, it's good to learn in class 2 itself. What is money? How do I identify different notes and coins? Okay, what is the value of each note? So let's learn all that this year. So it will be easier for you, that you will become a help to your parents or your grandparents. So shall we begin? Before that, where do you think this money comes from? Yes, your parents, your grandparents, uncles, aunts, everybody work hard to get that money to take care of the home, to take care of your school fees, or take care of your toys, your books, all the needs that you have. So it has to be earned by working hard. So now, let's begin. What are the kind of money that you can use or that we see in the day-to-day life? Let's take a look. So like we said, different types of money. We have notes and we have the coins. In India, the money is called a rupee. In your textbook, you can see the symbol that is used to denote money. Earlier, that is in the olden days, we used to have coins to denote paise too. But now they are no longer in use. Do you know what the value of the paise was? 1 paise, used to be used, and if such 100 paises were there, then that would make 1 rupee. So that was the value of paisa those days. So here you can see we have coins that have the value of 1 rupee. So we just heard that if we lived in the olden days, we would have coins that were paisas that will add up to 1 rupee. But now we don't. So we have 1 rupee, which is the smallest digit. We even used to have 50 paise. Okay. Now, so 1 rupee. Then we have 2 rupees. Then we have 5 rupees. Then we have 10 rupees. Okay, so these are the things that you can see in the market, or you will even find it in when you take permission of your parents and check their purse or ask them to show you coins, you will find these coins. So 1, 2, then there's 5, then there is 10. These are the coins that we have. Then we have notes. So this is just for sample. Some of the notes have changed, so I thought it might be interesting for you to take a look. So here is the 200 rupees note. There are higher notes, but this is enough for you to learn today. Then there is a 100 rupee note. Then see, can you see the 100 is written here, and we have the picture of the father of our nation, Mahatma Gandhi ji. Okay, see what else is written. It's the Reserve Bank of India. See, all these details are there on the real note. Then I hope you saw this was the 200 rupees. Okay, then there is 50. Again we have, this is the national symbol, then we have the bank, then we have Mahatma Gandhiji's, okay, and this is a 20 rupee note. This is an old note. Then is a 10. We have coin for 10 and we have a note for 10 as well. Okay, this is all just for your information. Like we were talking, just in case you have to go to a shop and the shopkeeper gives you change, you will need to recognize. Look at the amount that is given. See, 10, 20, then there is 50. Even when you are traveling somewhere in the bus, usually if your parents are there, then they will take the tickets. Otherwise, this is just for you to know. Okay, see the values 100, 250. Okay, so this is how it is. Now let's learn a little bit more about notes and coins and how to add and subtract. In page number 81, we are going to learn how to add or do addition with the money. Let's take an example of the sum that is given in the page number 81 itself. Okay, 35. Now, how do we write money? You will learn about decimals in class 3, but for now we will leave it simple for you. We'll just learn that if it is 35 rupees, okay, if the amount given is 35 rupees, we write it as 35 and then 2 zeros. Okay, but now when we look at the sum in your book, it is 35 and 50 paise. I was mentioning that we used to have 50 paise also a few years ago. So whatever is 50 paisa, so we put the decimal and put 50. Okay, so this is paisa and this is rupee. Okay, we don't write it like this, but this is just for you to understand. Now, did we discuss about what is the symbol for rupee? You'll always remember, okay, because that's how we write. That is, let me just erase this. We'll come to the same sum again. So the symbol for, this is the symbol for rupee in India. Every country has their own currency and our Indian currency is called rupee. Okay, so coming back to the how to add. So we are taking the 35 rupees decimal 50 paise. Okay, we are asked to add 35 and 50 paise with 13 rupees and 25 paise. So 13 is the rupees, we write it here, and then after the decimal is always paise when it comes to money. Okay, and 25 paise. Okay, 0 plus 5 is 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. So it's 75 paise. Okay, then there is a decimal and then now we will add this. 5 plus 3 is 8. 3 plus 1 is 4. 48 rupees 75 paise. So we don't, when you say it, we don't say 48.75. We don't say it. We say 48 rupees 75 paise. Okay, that decimal don't forget when you write about money, when you answer exams, when you write about it, don't forget, this is very important. Okay. Similarly, we can subtract two amounts also. So what we did was addition. We can also subtract. Shall we try with the same number? Let's do it. Okay, nothing changes. The decimal, everything is the same. Okay, so now we have to do subtraction. All this while we did addition. So let's see. 0 minus 5. Can we minus 5 from 0? No. Okay, so what do? We go to the next room to borrow. Okay, it's the same place, value, house. Don't think of anything else. Just go to the next door to borrow. So we took one here. This became 4 and this became 10. We got one from the tens column. So this became 10. So 10 minus 5 is 5. Then here it is 4, not 5. 4 minus 2 is 2. So 25 paise we got. Don't forget the decimal. 5 minus 3 is 2. 3 minus 1 is 2. 22 rupees 25 paise. Okay. Did anything change between addition and subtraction? No. It's the same. This is how we write money with a decimal. First comes the rupee, then the decimal, and then comes the paisa. Okay. And then we write it in this manner. That is the ones, tens. Okay. Like that we write it. No, the paisa and then the rupee. Ones, tens. Okay. And then it goes on. That's the only difference. Okay. So let's see the next page. There is one more sum given. Let's try them. I know the answer is given, the sum is done, but it always helps for you to try it by yourself because it is more practice for you. So 78 rupees decimal 50 paise and 20 rupees decimal 75 paise. 5, 7 plus 5 is 12. So we carry 1 here. So 8 plus 0 is 8 plus 1 is 9. 7 plus 2 is 9. 99 rupees 25 paise we got. Okay. So we carry over like in the normal addition. Okay. Alright. Let's try the next sum also. Why are we trying the sums? For more practice. Okay. So there is 35 rupees decimal 75 paise and 23 rupees and 25 paise. So we are going to still do the subtraction. 5 minus 5 is 0. 7 minus 2 is 5. Decimal, don't forget. 5 minus 3 is 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. So 12 rupees 50 paise. 12 rupees 50 paise. Now, we'll try one of the sums that are given for you to try. Okay. This one's answer is not there, but let's try. First one, addition of money. What's the total? Okay. 12 rupees and 50 paise and 13 rupees and 50 paise. Always make sure you write it in the order. Okay. Paisa under paisa and money under that rupees under the rupees. And when you write these, remember, only then, if you write it only in the right way, then you will get the answer. Otherwise, you will have some trouble on the way getting the right answer. So we're going to do the addition. 0 plus 0 is 0. 5 plus 5 is 10. We will carry over 1. Okay. So 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. I forgot the decimal. I'm sorry. Don't forget. 6. Okay. Come back. 1 plus 1 is 2. So 26 rupees. 26 rupees. Rupees 26. Okay. All right. Next one. Subtraction of the money. Let's try one so that the others are left for you to try. Okay. What does it say? The exercise 2 in page number 82. 39 decimal 0. We're going to minus 25. So 0 and 0 decimal. 9 minus 5 is 4. 3 minus 2 is 1. So 14 rupees. Okay. 39 rupees minus 25 rupees is 14 rupees. Did you understand? There is no, we will not change the subtraction and the addition just because it is money. Okay. It's the same thing. That is why we've been learning addition and subtraction, everything. Now we have come to the money part. So the principle remains the same. Whatever you learned in subtraction and addition, remember. Nothing changes here. Okay? Alright. So then, look at what is given in page number 82 itself. What does it say? When solving word problems, try to identify if you need to add or subtract the amount to find the answers. That means just read it very carefully, okay? So that you will not, by mistake, instead of addition, you do subtraction, or instead of subtraction, addition, don't do that, okay? Read carefully. Take 1 extra minute to read the sum or the word problem properly. Okay, so look at the third exercise. You need to collect rupees 10 from Tina and rupees 34.50 from Tarun. How much money will you get in total? So the moment they say how much will you get in total, that means it's a sum. It is a word problem for addition. Okay. So what is the amount that is given? 34.50. Okay. From. So this is rupees and this is paise. Remember that, okay? And how much will you get? Now 10. This is addition, okay? The sum, this word problem. 0, 5, put the decimal, 4 and so your answer is 44 rupees and 50 paise. Okay, did you get it? Let's move on to page number 83 and see 1 or 2 more examples, because while we are doing it on the board, I hope you're doing it in your math notebook also, because it's all going to be for good. That is, it's going to be extra practice. Don't think that it's already done or the teacher's doing it on the board. Let me just listen. No, just do the practice. In math, it's very, 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 very important. It's the secret for math is for you to practice as much as possible. Okay? Let's erase this and okay. You are going to a shop to get a packet of biscuit and chips. A packet of biscuit costs rupees 15. So let's write our okay and paisa. So this is 15. Okay. And a chips will cost us rupees 10. How much will you pay the shopkeeper in total? So again the total is come, that means you have to do the addition. So let's do it. 0, 0, decimal, 5 and 2. So our answer is 25 is what you have to pay the shopkeeper. The next one, a cricket ball costs rupees 30. Okay, rupees 30. So 30 and dot and 0. Okay, a bat costs rupees 155. Okay, a bat costs rupees 155. So let's just write it like this, 155. Okay, and the cost of the ball is okay. Now you have 200 rupees left with you. Okay, so the money that you have in hand is 200. You need a bat and a ball, and the bat cost is 155 and the ball cost is 30. So what is the word problem? How much will it cost to buy the bat and the ball? So let's add the bat and the ball's cost. Okay, 0, decimal, 5, 5 plus 3 is 8 and 1. So 185 is the amount for these. Now, how much money do you have? How much change will you get back if you buy only a ball? This is the amount of the bat and the ball. Now you have 200 rupees. What if you bought only the ball? What is the cost of the ball? 30, right? 30. So let's try. 30. Okay. So you are going to take only the cost of the ball. So let's see. 0, we have to do the minus. 0, 0. So here 0 and 3, we can't minus 3 from 0. So we go to the next room to borrow. So we went to the next room, got money, and this became 10. Okay, I won't do it here. This became 1. Okay, so let's do the subtraction. 10 minus 3 is 7. 1 is, okay, so after, in case you bought only the ball, this is the amount you have to give the shopkeeper, and this is the amount you had. So when you minus, you will have a balance of 170 rupees. Okay, now how much change will you get back if you only buy the ball? 170 rupees you will get back. See, now this question, remember we were talking about reading a question carefully. This question had 2 types, addition and subtraction. So read the question carefully. Okay, take time to read the question, you know. Okay, what is the next problem that is in the same page? Shanti has 25 rupees 25. A piece of cake costs rupees 16.50 paise. She wants to know how much money she will have left after she buys the cake. So that is a question. Word problem is for subtraction. So let's try. Okay, let's write. Okay, 25 dot, okay, and the cost of the cake is 16 rupees 50 paise. So 0. So here 5 will not go, you know, we cannot subtract 5. So we go to the next room. Okay, let's borrow. Okay, so this becomes 10. This becomes 4. Okay, so 10 minus 5 is 5 dot. Here 4 minus 6, again we can't do. So again we borrow. Okay, so then this becomes 14 minus 6 is 8. Here we borrowed. Okay, so there is nothing. 1 minus 1 is 0 only. Okay, so the answer you get is 8 rupees 50 paise is what she will have, Shanti will have in her hand if she bought the cake. That is 16 rupees 50 paise. Then the balance that she will have from 25 is 8 rupees 50 paise. Okay? Okay, so similarly, you just keep doing sums. You know, the best thing is because you're at home, you can ask your parents, your grandparents, uncles, aunts, your brothers, sisters, somebody to keep giving you sums. And you can keep practicing in that way. Okay? Page number 84. Let's learn and enjoy. Look at the line, match the following. You have an object that is given. Okay? The children's favorite toys are given. Okay? In B column and in the A column, there's the money. So, which one they can buy with the money that they have? The first one is 100 rupees, as you can see. Can you all see it? Look closely. And then their second child has 100, 200 and 210. Okay. The third child has 100 and 20 and 5. So what can they buy with the amount that they have? It's a fun activity, but it's also making your brain think and work and also understand the use of money. And the next time when you go to a shop, after learning all this, your parents will be like, wow, you learned all this. You know, you can go to a shop and buy things and know how much balance. So they'll be surprised also. Okay, so work on this chapter specially. Okay, the next one, if you had 50 rupees and rupees 50 and went to a grocery store, what would you be able to buy? Make a list of items and the approximate cost. Make sure it adds up to 50. For this one, you have to take permission of your parents to go to the shop, and if you need an elder, take their help and see what all you can get in 50 rupees. Okay. Then the last activity is to start a piggy bank. So the easiest way is to make use of a empty cardboard box. just make a slit and drop your money. But make sure that yes, you have to seal the box. Seal the box, because you are not, suddenly when you have a need, you don't go and open it and take. Then it's not called savings, okay? So, yeah, sometimes we are tempted, okay, I need a chocolate today. Let me open my piggy bank. No, keep it. Let it fill up and then you use it, okay? Now, when the beginning we spoke about spending, that every day we have some expenditure for food or clothes or anything in the house, okay? Sometimes it can be a notebook, it can be a pencil, it can be an eraser or a sharpener, scale. All these things have to be bought, right, by our parents. So, every day is not just expenditure. Every day can also be savings. That is why they're talking to you about piggy bank. So make sure while your parents are doing a lot of hard work and spending for the house and for all of the family members, you try your part. That is by saving little by little. Get 5 rupee coins or 1 rupee coin or 2 rupee coins. Start saving in a piggy bank. So now the textbook also tells you how to make a piggy bank, just in case you don't have one. Start saving. And the proverb says, little drops of water make a mighty ocean. Okay, so the little coins that you collect will one day become a big amount. So make sure you don't spend from it unnecessarily, only when there is a real big need. Otherwise, keep collecting, keep saving, okay, and surprise your parents one day with the amount that you have collected. So I hope you learned to how to use money and what are the denominations of money, or what is the value of money that is available for us to use when we go to a shop. What is a paisa? Okay, maybe your grandparents or somebody will have a small collection of paisa just for you to see how it was in those days. Okay, and then how many coins are there? 1 rupee, 2 rupee, 5 rupees, 10 rupees, okay? Even 50 pies, 10 pies and all were there, okay? So those are things. And then these days the notes, there are higher, up to 2000 denomination of notes are there. But for you, you've learned up till 100 or 200. That's more than enough. Always look at the amount that is on the note or amount that is on the coin before you give it to the shopkeeper. Check the amount. Okay, and you also learn to add and subtract. How much should I give the shopkeeper for this thing? Okay, and for this thing that I'm buying, how much balance should I get? Very important, you check it. Okay, so that is why we end this term 2 of class 2 very well, because you've learned addition, you've learned subtraction, and now you've learned about money. Okay, so put it all together and make yourself very useful to your parents in terms of helping them with little things. Okay, little drops make a mighty ocean. So bye-bye for now and all the best. We will see you in next term with lot more stuff that you can learn from math and apply to your day-to-day activities. Bye-bye.